Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, you are now tuned into by far the greatest podcast you will ever hear in your life. You are now a part of the Trifecta. We got it right. This is like 2 pods in a row. We got it right?
It is.
Okay, this is now called a streak, and we're going streaking for our streak. We're streaking in the quad. Everybody's doing it. So we will start off we always start off with the guy on the boards, the guy to my right.
Steps aren't Gus.
AKA.
Come on now, you know the white boy, your bites you up.
Yeah, AKA.
That's it. Nope.
And to his right, we have
Ote.
AKA.
I get money.
OTZ.
AKA.
That's it.
And to your right, we have
The door.
Oh, yeah, you're right. To your right, you have the door. So Gus Lander's left, we have Sergeant First Class Bradley, AKA.
I'm far from being God, but I work goddamn hard.
The bully on the block, AKA. I know what my max bench is, AKA. I'm lying, AKA. There's a weird guy outside of the door, and nobody wants to talk to him, AKA. Hi, I'm here. So we're just going to go ahead and we're going to jump into it. We have a few topics. I'm going to let you guys pick the first topic, but I'm going to tell you. So either we can start with gym clothes. We can start with, Ote just farted.
I did.
And it's going to be very bad.
And the door's closed.
You'll be fine.
We could start with football takes. We can start with Phoenix Suns.
You got a lot on your mind today, so what do you want to talk about?
I'm sick of this shit. You know what? Because this dude looks weird, we can talk about gym clothes first. Because I wish y'all could see this guy. It's between his outfit and hair. I don't know. Like, he looks like he was a bouncer at a club, but he worked through a tornado first. Mm-hmm. So gym clothes. Talk about gym clothes. I just received a package, pause, from Gymshark, and one of the things that I find interesting now is I kind of pay attention to people's outfits per se in the gym. I don't mean the wear of them. I mean the branding, because you'll have those people that wear like hardcore like gym stuff, but they're not hardcore gym people. If that makes sense. It's kind of like back in the day when like UFC like had tap out shirts and everybody's wearing tap out shirts, but you knew they weren't a fighter. Yeah. It's kind of that.
So just for clarity, what is a hardcore gym person in your words?
Somebody that you can look at and A, know that they work out, but B, also somebody in the gym that's like there to work out. Like, you know how some people put on like their like little best little outfit and go to the gym, but they get their pump, quote unquote, and then they like take a whole bunch of selfies and then that's it. As opposed to those people that like go in and like, they're like, they're going hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I will say this as a disclaimer. I'm not talking about beginners in the gym. Not talking about you guys, because some people buy like gym stuff to kind of motivate themselves to go to the gym. So I'm not talking about you all. I'm talking you MFers know who I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about. The dude that's got a Gold's gym shirt on and ain't lifted in 20 years and like goes in there and then he like spends 10 minutes on the bike and does like 135 on the bench 2 times and then leaves. That you make me sick.
But then technically he might not be a beginner, but you never know. That could be his start though. I don't know what you're talking about.
I need you to narrate the way that I'm looking at Ote right now, please, Gus.
With a lot of confusion.
I understand what you're saying, but I know you all understand. People who go to the gym consistently know exactly what I'm talking about. You have those people that are there to be seen, not to work. Then you also have those people that, again, that like will spend buku loads of money on the outfit, but they're not really even putting in the work that the outfit entails. Like, Gymshark, Dark Sport, like brands like that like this is created for people who work out. and you go and buy it, but then you're not even in there representing it well. You know how you got people in uniform, they don't represent the Army, you be like, yo, man, take that thing off. Like those people. Here we go. Yep, here we go. Come on, yep.
Well, no, I mean, I see what you're saying, but I also think about, I hear your words, but like I think about it like you say, like some people go in there to be seen, but I mean, I see where it could be a pro and a con, because essentially a lot of times, like people, like it depends on what your fitness goals are. So like, for example, you don't like the way you look, or you want to alter or change the way you look. That might be a reason why somebody works out. So essentially them drawing attention, that might be the reason why they're there. You know what I mean? I don't know if that makes sense.
Gus, can you
don't
translate?
Like I'm saying, like, you know,
like and not to cut you off, I apologize, but like us, for instance, we almost don't care what we wear in the gym because we're going to work out. As long as, like, what's the way I want to word it? As long as we ain't in there looking like a soup sandwich. But it's not about the look. It's about going in there and putting the work in. Yeah, you know, I'm you know, if I get in a little shape, I might get something a little form fitting or something that, you know, whatever. But for the most part, I don't care what I wear. I'm just going in there to work out. My goal is to make the weights my bitch. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But again, you see other people that are, okay, every 2 seconds, fixing your hair, fixing your shirt, doing all these other things. Those are, to me, the people like, hey, are you here to work or are you here to be seen? Like, I sat in the sauna for like 25 minutes last night. So I get out, I'm soaking wet, I'm sweating, and I go to work. I'm not worried about anything else because I'm worried about getting my lift on, where it's like somebody, I'll see somebody, I've done 2 sets and they're still fixing their outfit to start 1 set. You about to mess it all up in like 2 seconds, you know what I mean? Like, again, and I understand, you know, those that, you know, maybe like record and do vlogs and do all that kind of, I understand those, and okay, but even then still, like when you're doing the work, who cares what you look like? I'm the type that I walk up to you and be like, yo, I see you over here grinding, before I be like, yo, I see your outfit. You know what I mean? Hey, man, where you get that? No, I respect your grind. I ain't worried about your clothes.
I got two different perspectives on that, because like going back to the form fitting and stuff like that, but like, I think sometimes people wear certain things so that they can actually see the muscle being worked, if that makes sense. So like, and I'll use myself for example, like for the most part, like I'll wear a tank top, you know what I mean? So like, as I'm doing a curl, I can see my bicep, you know what I mean? Or as I'm doing some type of back workout, I can kind of glance in the mirror and see like, oh, like I can see the muscle I'm working. Same thing with, you know, the hoochie daddy shorts. I think it's funny how
disclaimer.
What?
Ote is thick as fuck. Go ahead, continue. Sorry.
God. I'm
His
not.
thighs are amazing.
My thighs are not amazing.
He looks like a baddie with a fatty from the back.
Well, I just said it because like clothes, you know, like back in the day, it was short shorts. You go through late 90s, early 2000, it's long baggy shorts. And then in recent times, we're back to the short shorts. But like when I go to the gym or like on leg day, like, yeah, I do wear shorts that come above my knees. And, you know, it's for like when I'm doing squats or I'm doing leg extension, I can actually see that muscle and see it like popping out or whatever. It kind of like gives me drive and motivation. I don't know if that makes sense. What's your thoughts,
Yeah,
Gus?
My thoughts. I don't know.
You don't think that much into it, right?
I'm really trying to chime in, but I don't know what else to say, because like,
You're one of those. So you're one of the people that I like, and I don't want to say that the wrong way, that I respect in the gym, because you go to work. You're not worried about anything else. Like, you're like, yo, sweatpants, hoodie, maybe like a tank under, like.
Cause like, yeah, Ote's over here. Yeah, I wear a tank top so I can see the muscle, you know, pumping and everything. But like, I wear big, like when I get to the gym, I wear a big sweatshirt. and I may start off lifting wearing a sweatshirt, and it's more like trying to get the muscle to work seen through the sweatshirt.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That's dope to me. But yeah, but I mean, some days I'm hot. Some days wear tank top. It really all depends on my mood that morning. You know,
Right.
I
get that.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm one of those image people. Like I don't view myself as other people view me. So a lot of times, I know it sounds crazy, but I mean y'all seen, but a lot of times I wear layers. Like I very rarely like it. It takes something, or either somebody has to like challenge me to do something. Like lately, like I mean, like you guys, you know, you bought me a tank top, so hey, you're gonna wear the tank top. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna waste your money.
Tank tops.
Tank tops,
Plural.
You're right. You brought me tank tops. When I went to the Arnold Classic, I bought like my first ever like stringer shirt, and it was just okay. One day I'm gonna wear this. You know what I mean? One day I'm gonna have the confidence in my body to wear this. So it's just like one of those things. But it's like sometimes I'm in the gym and it's like, you know, you people watch. Like when you're working out, you people watch, or you're in the area and you just see that, and I'm just like, what are you doing? You know what I mean? Like, why do you have that on? And also, why are you working like that? You know?
Yeah.
Because it's a secondary. We're not even going to roll into the second part of it, because then that's when you get jammed up when you start talking about like females and their attire. So I'm not. We'll save that for a day when I really want to like get into my. We're gonna get this pod banned. Like,
I plead the fifth on all of that.
I plead the fifth dimension. Yeah, so we're not even gonna talk about that. Everybody looks amazing in the gym, but those of you know who I'm talking to. Like when you hear this, you're gonna look at yourself in the mirror and be like, "Dang, he was talking to me." Stop wearing stupid stuff in the gym.
All right. So what's like let's talk about it. Each of us. What's our favorite gym attire, or what do we typically wear on a daily basis?
Again, it's just how you feel that day. For me,
I said favorite.
Again, I don't have a favorite because it all like if
Gus's favorite is sweatpants, hoodie, and a backwards New York Yankees hat.
Yeah,
got it. I see how easy that was. I'm not even gonna argue with him. I've seen him numerous times in the gym. I know his outfit. He normally has a tank top under it, so like when he really starts feeling, or if he gets hot, he busts that thing out. Pause.
So what's yours be?
Sweatpants. Okay, it's starting to change a little bit, but it's normally either sweatpants or it's longer shorts with compression under it, with a t-shirt and a hoodie.
I think mine is shorts above the knee with a liner in them, a tank top. I don't really do it as much now, but I like going in there with a long sleeve shirt on. No headgear at all, hats or nothing like that. And I think that's my thing. Now, I will say tank top wise, I'm not really the stringer or the droopy below where my bosom is exposed. I just like a regular tank top. Not the Y back and all of that stuff. Like, nah, I'm not really, just a basic tank top. That's my attire.
Cool.
Now, disclaimer, by stringer, I don't have my titties out, okay?
No, I know not everybody does, but that's
no, I'm not that guy.
Yeah,
you're not the old man in the gym.
Yeah, I'm not that guy. Or I'm not that dude that like he all he does is he works up top and he doesn't have anything down bottom. So the stringer's all nice, but then like his legs look like two pencils. So yeah, no. So yeah, no. That's a good one. That's a good one.
All right. Well, when you talking about gym, Gus, what's your favorite gym day? Like workout?
My favorite gym day. Oh man, back day definitely. Favorite.
Okay.
Disclaimer. Gus's back does look amazing. He has actually ripped 2 shirts, to my knowledge, that I've seen, because his back is amazing.
You're just saying that.
No, I'm not. My favorite day is probably Titty Tuesday, Bay Pillow Tuesday, Titty Tuesday, Chest Day, because I've gone double-digit years without a chest, so I'm starting to develop one as a 30-plus-year-older. So yes, chest day.
Okay.
Senor.
Oh, my turn, right?
Yeah, here you go again, asking questions and you got an answer for.
I don't know. That all depends.
Yes and no.
Yes and no. Back, legs, maybe back, chest, arms.
What about a day where we do everything together?
I think I'm gonna have to go with. All right, it's kind of hard to pick.
Oh, here we go.
I guess my number one would be. Well,
This is when we need a Jeopardy theme song, Gus.
This is when we lose listeners.
Right.
Is at this point.
They be like, "Hurry up, say something, say something, guy."
We've surpassed that 5-minute mark.
Right.
I think it would be chest, but I will say recently I've grown very fond of doing shoulders and upper back. But I say my number one is probably chest day. That's why I save it for like later in the
This
week.
coming from the guy with boulder shoulders over here.
Yes.
I don't have boulder shoulders.
Yes, you do.
I'm a
Do
little
you
wild.
not own a mirror at the house?
Oh.
We all own a mirror, but I will say we all own a mirror, but we don't view ourselves the way other people see us.
That is true.
Very, very rarely does somebody look at themselves the same way that other people see them.
That is true. But still, when you got 2 boulders on your shoulder, you can't miss
I
them.
mean, you do have boulders on your shoulders. You do. You know, you have the rock and the rock on your shoulders. See what I did there? All right, moving right along. What else we got going on?
You had a topic for like.
Listen, I know, but I'm just saying, you know, you guys are as much of a part of this pod as I am. I didn't know if you guys had anything.
All right, I'll ask a question.
What's up?
Actually, I'll make a statement.
Okay.
Oh,
And I'll
okay.
see if somebody
shit.
can finish the statement. Baker, don't you?
Fuck this up. You fuck this up. You fucking fuck. See, look, I was trying to be
What are
calm.
you talking about? What did he fuck up?
Okay, no. All right.
He didn't fuck up.
He did.
How?
You wait until the third quarter to score and then go from there? Like
That's the whole Russell Wilson Seahawk era.
Well, essentially what it is and it's very interesting. We were having this conversation of all places at the chiropractor earlier.
Mm-hmm.
All of the teams, for the most part, seemed like their first couple of quarters, they were like still figuring it out. You know what I mean? Like it was pretty much the first time all of them kind of played together and live with bodies flying and people actually trying to hurt them and hit them.
It was like they came off of COVID.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like their first 2 workouts post COVID.
Like they didn't have a preseason.
Yeah. So that rolls us into football. My Carolina Panthers lost.
Mm-hmm.
I will say this though.
It was a good game.
It was a good game, and I blame the ref.
Yeah.
The last 2 calls really boggled me.
Well, was it a pass interference or was it
Yeah,
the
the-
roughing the passer?
Well, it was roughing the passer, which his own man hit him, but he actually still had the ball in his hand.
Yeah, the ball. Yeah,
And the second one was a couple of plays after that when Jacoby Brissett faked the spike and then spiked it, and they said it wasn't intentional grounding because he did a pump fake, but it was like it's intentional grounding because you're not throwing it at anybody. None of your linemen reported eligible, so you're literally just throwing it at the ground. Like the fact that you did the pump fake makes it worse actually because it's like pump fake, throw on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
I need to see the rule book. Somebody needs to call me. Because not the pass interference, the roughing the passer got them 15 yards, and that's what they ended up using to kick the field goal.
I didn't see the game, so he essentially got a grounding call.
So it should have been intentional grounding,
Was
but
he
they
trying to
said
spike it?
yes to stop the clock.
Yeah, so all he's supposed to do is catch it and throw it at the lineman's feet.
I know, but the linemen are supposed to report as eligible. But like I said, he took like 2 steps back. Normally, when you hike the ball, you just go down and spike it. He took like 2 steps back, did like a pump fake, and then spiked it.
Why would he do that?
Exactly my point. Like the whole play thing didn't make sense. And the ref was like, yeah, it's not intentional grounding because he pump fake first. Exactly.
I remember that now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was so confused. So because it was almost like if he had got that intentional grounding, that I'm not even trying to be funny. That should have been the makeup call for the blown call for the roughing the passer. So it would have pushed them back.
Mm-hmm.
And then, yeah, they ended up kicking a field goal. But I will say this actually goes back to coaching, because to me, they played not to lose instead of winning, because they had the ball with like 2 or 3 timeouts with like inside the 20 or 25.
Mm-hmm.
Score a touchdown. That way they have to actually go and score and not just kick a field goal. You kicked a field goal, we went up 1. They kicked the field goal, you know what I mean? Like, so again, I understand I'm not an NFL coach, but in my mind, I'm like, yeah, play to win. If we score a touchdown, we know they have to score a touchdown. Like, as opposed to, like I said, they ended up kicking a field goal to win. Keep pounding.
Mm-hmm.
Keep pounding. What about your team, Gus? Go ahead. Let's hear it.
What about them? We won.
Gino.
They look great.
West Virginia's finest.
He didn't look.
He looked great the first half.
He did. First half.
He didn't even get on the field the second half.
What did he say? They wrote me. They tried to write me off, but I didn't write back.
I didn't write back.
Yeah, I kind of like that. I ain't gonna front.
That was a good game.
Yeah.
I think Denver lost it more than the Seahawks won, but I'll take it. A win's a win.
I was low key, like I said. I mean, I don't like the Seahawks because Gus likes them, so we'll start there. But I was low key rooting for Geno. You know what I'm saying? I think he is a good quarterback. You know what I mean? I just think like now is his time to shine. Sometimes guys get in the league and they kind of, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. But he's got an opportunity now. Very interested to see how he seizes this opportunity and what he does for the Seahawks. And I'm always going to root for Russell because, 2 up, 2 down, Richmond, Virginia, 804, stand up.
So who are you going for? You going for the Broncos or Seahawks?
I have a dog in the fight.
I mean, you got Virginia over here.
I mean, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Virginia, whatever.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
always rep Russell Wilson because he went to NC State. Go Wolfpack.
Yeah, okay. He's gone. 0-1.
Yeah. Eagles game, man.
Hail to the Eagles.
They won.
They did.
Fly, Eagles fly.
Barely.
They won. And like you said, barely. I really do think that the deficit of the game should have been greater than what it was. I'm not going to lie. I fell asleep during like most of the third quarter. So I missed
Wow, that's
that.
how you support your team?
No, it's called I'm getting old, and I think I had a shot, and I went to sleep.
Wow. What do you have a shot of?
Crown apple.
Crown apple?
Yeah. Well, actually, I played flag football that morning as well, so I was tired from that, and then I got home and to ease a little bit of.
You gotta get liquored up to do your business.
You really get tired when people run past you?
Nobody runs past me.
It's not what the video said.
Audience, I need everybody to tell Gus to put on some flags and see me on the field.
Oh, we doing that?
Oh.
Okay.
I'm calling him out.
I'm still
It's
waiting for you to
recorded.
strike me out.
Ooh, here we go. Here we
That's
go.
too easy. Like,
That's too easy.
Ooh, that man said he been throwing no since he was 7.
it's too easy.
What did you say this morning? Hua.
Yeah, who heard, understood, and acknowledged. All right. We're back to this Eagles game. Detroit, man, their fans was behind them. You know what I mean? We came out in the first quarter and we couldn't get play calls in. We had some delay of games, but we made it work. We found a way to score, simmer down the crowd just a little bit. But even me as a youth coach, I can't stand penalties. You Bengals, if you're listening, which you're probably not. Y'all know when y'all get penalties, you do up downs. But anyways, I can't stand penalties because they can make or break or ruin a ball game.
Yes.
So that's my only thing against the Eagles is like, hey, we got to tighten up on these penalties. We got to find a way to get the play call in faster. Also, my other downfall with the game is we got to get the ball in Smith's hands. Like I said, Heisman guy, second year in the league. I get it. You got A.J. Brown.
I was supposed to say he had like 180 something receiving
Yeah,
yards.
he had 155, which is great. It's great, but I like one thing I do like is ball distribution, right? So I do feel like we do need to find a way to get the ball in his hands because he had 0 catches for 0 yards, and I think he had maybe like 3 or 4 targets. So, but go ahead.
I just want people that can't visually see the pod to know that I'm raising my hand to be called upon. What is the rule in any sport? You feed the hot hand.
You do.
If A.J. Brown is cooking like that, keep giving him the ball. Excuse me, Mr. Heisman Trophy winner. If you want to get the ball, get separation, get open.
Now, with that being said, the majority of his targets, one was a PI, so boom, that's gone. And then the other one was deflected at the line of scrimmage. And then I forgot what the other ones were, like, because he didn't have many targets. But I just say, like, I mean, I get it, the term win, what's important now, but I'm talking about, like, down the line. Like, I want a defensive coordinator to have to be like, man, what side of the field am I going to cover? Versus like, okay, we know A.J. Brown's on this side. You know, we're going to play man and have some type of double coverage over the top or whatever the case may be. So that's why I say ball distribution. Make your opponent pick and choose who they really want to highlight and cover. That's just my 2 cents.
All right, so going into week 2.
Hold on, I got one more thing about week 1 real quick. I'm sorry. So, did anybody hear what Von Miller said about Odell Beckham Jr.?
No.
Apparently, he had like tweeted or something that said he was going to play for the winner of the game between the Bills and the Rams. And the Bills beat the doggish out of the Rams. So Von Miller, because I guess one of the reporters asked him about it after the game, and he's like, yeah, he's like, didn't he say something like he was going to play for the winner? So I would ask this though. A, what team would you want OBJ to play for? But B, if he really did tweet that, should he honor that and sign a contract, even if it's for the veteran minimum?
That's what he said, yeah.
I think I already know what's about to happen. Go ahead. Oh.
No, I don't know. I really don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not going to answer that. I don't know.
You're not going to answer that?
I don't know.
Come on, play Jim. If he really did say it, I honestly think he should honor it. I think it'd just be funny. I think, hey, you know what? Fair and square. Those were the top 2 teams he thought about playing for. Y'all ended up playing for each other, almost like a winner takes all.
True.
You know?
Does Buffalo want him?
Who don't want
I would say who wouldn't want him.
I mean, it seems like they're doing fine without him.
I know, but Odell Beckham Jr., especially with him still recovering, I think he probably, when he actually can return, it probably would be around the time, like, you know, some of the receivers getting burnt out, hurt, and stuff like that. So yeah.
Okay.
That's what I think. Go ahead, O.
All right, we gonna finish week 1 with Gus. Is there a way you can pull this up on your phone?
What?
We gonna end week 1 with this.
You got to tell me about this beforehand.
My bad.
The funniest quarterback in the National Football League.
I'm gonna
bar none right now, actually.
All right, well.
So
you know what? I'll just play it in my mic. We'll do that.
Okay.
Hold on.
There we go.
Where was the pain, Jameis?
Yeah, just pain. It was pain everywhere. So you got to keep on pushing through and being resilient.
Hold on, I gotta find a full one.
So Jameis Winston is by far one of the funnier. Oh God, he's by far one of the funnier quarterbacks in the league just because of his quotables. And this is yet just another example of some of the stuff that Jameis Winston gets away with.
This is hilarious, dude. Hold on, this is a full interview.
200 yards, 2 touchdowns. What was the difference for you guys?
I just started praying. I was in pain, but I trust my teammates. We kept fighting. We never gave up. So all the glory belongs to God. He's the one that brought me through.
Where was the pain, Jameis?
Yeah, just pain. It was pain everywhere. So we got to keep on pushing through and being resilient.
Between Olave, Jarvis Landry, Michael Thomas.
But I will say this though. I mean, and to be honest, that's good because he's making sure that he doesn't give anything away for the scouting report. Like,
Pain.
Why would you say that?
Huh?
Why would you
pain.
even bring it up?
because he
was in
went to the
pain.
tent. He went to the tent. Like they showed him going into the little tent or whatever.
Yeah.
And then he came out and like balled out. So yeah.
Pain. There was just pain.
My favorite one is it was like our trainer said.
Even if he did go to the
What'd
tent,
he say?
I'm
Oh yeah, that's right. Basically, he said be prepared. Jameis Winston is funny, man. Like Jameis Winston, I would like to hang out because I feel like he's funny, but I feel like he might be like a corny funny too. You know what I mean? Like, that's just me. I don't know. Anyway,
Oh my god, that's hilarious, dude.
Yeah.
That made my day.
all right, Gus.
all right. Week 2.
Da, 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 da.
Do you want to do the full picks or just our teams?
I like doing the full picks. Like I said, I will take this task on. I will start going back and listening and try to like actually keep a tally.
Okay.
So we can, because everything we tell O to do, he doesn't do.
All right.
Or actually, even the stuff O says he's going to do, he doesn't do.
That's very
2 Monday
true.
night games this week.
Oh, can you stop? Just stop right there. Can you please tell the people about what you did earlier?
What happened?
Can you tell them about the phone call you made about the NFL schedule?
To NFL headquarters and asked them why they had 2 Monday night games. And I was surprised when an actual human answered the phone. Sort of scared me a little bit. And I think I scared her.
This man, this grown football watcher, got upset, took the time to Google and find the number to the NFL headquarters, proceeded to dial the number. Somebody answered the phone, and he even said, you need me? I am upset about what is going on right now, and y'all need to fix it. And this lady said, hold on, I'm going to transfer you to another department.
She had no idea who to talk to, though.
Yeah, she's almost shocked that he asked that question.
So, we doing all the picks, right?
Yes.
All right. All the picks.
Just like a booger, I pick you.
All right. So, nice. So, all right. Top of the list, because it's on my favorites. I got Seattle at San Francisco.
Where's the game?
At San Francisco.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. Yo, he was real aggressive with me just now. That's the second time somebody done tried to.
win one little ball game with Gino.
Right.
All of a sudden,
Okay. I am going to go with San Francisco for one reason only.
Mm-hmm.
It's a home game.
They were -8.5, which annoys me.
Yeah, Jay Williams and them on the Max and all them Zubin show this morning.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody saying take the bet.
No.
I'm going Seattle. Let's go. Let's go, Gino. And then I think Seattle's defense look
Because it's supposed to rain last week.
Jamal
San
Adams
Francisco didn't do very well in the rain. So, yeah, I'm going Seattle. Yeah, I mean,
I'd always go Seattle.
all right, Miami, Baltimore. Baltimore -3.5 in Baltimore.
Baltimore.
Yep. I didn't see
Baltimore.
Miami. I didn't see Miami play. I heard they did
Baltimore.
fairly well. Did you see the highlights of that?
Lamar got that battery in his back right now. Lamar
Okay.
about to be $100 million a year man. He keep on. Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
All right, I got the 0-1 Jets at the 1-0 Browns. -6.5 to Cleveland.
Browns.
Jets.
I'll go Browns.
Y'all agreeing and it's making me nervous.
All right, I got the Indianapolis Colts, who are 0-1 against the 0-1 Jaguars.
Jaguars.
Jaguars are +3.
Colts.
Jaguars.
Colts.
I'm going to tell you what my only reason for the Jaguars because they beat the Colts when they needed to win that game to get to the playoffs.
I'll go Colts on that one.
Keep picking everything I pick.
No, dude, who'd you pick? You pick Colts?
Yes.
Oh, I thought you said Jaguars.
I'm the only one. I've been the oddball
No,
out.
no, I take that back because no. Okay,
takes it
I'm
back
going.
because-
I'm going Jaguars.
He takes it back because I picked him.
No, I take it back because I think that's the one game that I don't think Indy did that great last week. So I'm just going Jaguars. I changed my pick. I'm sorry. Tampa Bay 1-0 against New Orleans 1-0. New Tampa Bay is -2.5.
This is a good one. I'm gonna go New Orleans. New Orleans has had Tampa Bay's number, except for the playoff game. They've had Tampa Bay's number every time since Tom has been there.
New Orleans?
Yeah.
Where are they playing at?
They're in the Bayou.
New Orleans, Louisiana.
Think I'm gonna go with New Orleans.
I'm going Tampa. Tampa on that one.
I was about to say you can't just play all them Jameis Winstons and then say you're gonna do anything other than.
Yeah, pain. I'm going with pain everywhere.
Okay. So
I said they said is you strong? I said I'm strong if you strong, and they said then we strong then.
all right. 0-1 Panthers at the 1-0 New York Jets. New York Jets -2.
Wait, I thought we already said Jets.
No.
Giants pounding.
Oh, Jet. Did I say Jets?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. New York Jets.
Wait, they're playing the Jets?
Pounding.
Earlier you
My
said
fault.
the New York Jets.
Okay. New York Giants
Keep
at the New York Giants,
pounding.
who are -2.
Who's at New York Giants?
The Panthers.
Keep
Oh, okay.
pounding. Baker Mayfield.
Don't fuck this up.
It is that time of the pod. Don't you fuck this up.
He's not going to fuck up the second half.
Yeah, that first half though, boy.
Who you got?
Carolina.
All right.
Very rarely am I going to choose against Carolina.
Let's go with the NFC East. Go with the Giants.
You would.
I'm gonna swing on you. Today might be that day, yo. I know you tired too. I know you tired, and I know your chest hurting a little bit. Today might be that day. I just go ahead and kick the shit out of you and start running.
I'm going to go for the Giants just for the fact I didn't see that game, and I didn't really think Carolina did all too good that game. They're for week 1.
You said
Mama.
Giants?
Yeah.
Oh, so y'all gonna jump me then? Because I'm that's what just happened. I gotta fight both of y'all. Y'all might just jump me and get this shit over with.
All right. The 0-1 New England Patriots at the 1-0 Pittsburgh Steelers. Pittsburgh is +2. Oh, so why are they the underdog this week? That makes no sense.
Pittsburgh, Blitzburg,
Yeah, I'm going Pittsburgh.
the Steel Curtain.
Yeah, I'll go
I'd put money on that one.
I'll go
+2 for Pittsburgh.
I'll go Pittsburgh.
Mm-hmm. All right. Washington 1-0 against Detroit 0-1 in Detroit. Detroit's -1.
Detroit.
Yeah, Detroit.
Detroit.
I put money on that too.
Detroit.
0-1 Falcons at the 0-1 Rams. Rams are -10. Yeah, I'll go Rams on that one. Atlanta hasn't been good for a minute.
Rams.
Mm.
Rams. Oh, wait, where they play at?
I'm
In
gonna,
LA.
I'm gonna go Rams, but my heart is saying Falcons because Marcus Mariota was actually putting on. He actually looked pretty decent last week. But I'm gonna still go Rams because
I'm going Rams.
Jalen Ramsey is my guy.
Okay. Next up, we got the 0-1 Texans at the 0-1 Denver Broncos. Broncos -10.
I'm going Broncos.
Yeah, with Wilson's first home game in Denver, I'll give him that one.
I'm going Broncos, although I will say again, for all of you who do fantasy and you didn't listen to me with my OJ Howard take, ha ha, ha 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 ha.
All right, 0-1 Cardinals at 0-1 Raiders.
Raiders.
-5.
Raiders. I don't see the Cardinals getting right till Hopkins comes back.
Yeah, well, I have to say Raiders.
Yeah, I'll go Raiders just because they're playing NFC West. 0-1 Bengals against 0-1 Cowboys in Dallas. Dallas is +7. I'm going Cincy.
Bengals. A, they ain't got the red rocket to back them up. And B,
Cooper Rush.
yeah, Cooper Rush ain't doing nothing. Hey, you know what? Public service announcement to the Dallas Cowboys.
He needs some milk.
Cam Newton, Colin Kaepernick are just sitting out there chilling right now. I understand, but y'all need to listen to me for once in your life. If you're not going to make a trade for a quarterback, sign one of those two. A, you're going to get jersey sales. B, you're going to keep attention on your team. And C, one of them might actually get on the field and make your team better.
And D, you're still not going to win.
That too.
All right, we got 1-0 Bears against 0-1 Packers. In Green Bay, Green Bay's -10.
I walk in my locker and I see a jersey.
I'll go Green Bay
Both
on that
of
one.
these teams suck, so I won't pick in a hurry. You're going,
I don't think the Bears have beaten Rodgers maybe once or twice in his tenure.
he ain't got any receivers though.
True.
Did you see old buddy? Yo,
Just went right through his
fam.
hands.
When I say if I was anybody on the hey dog, just run straight to the locker room.
Yo, the 10 you catch better than that.
Yeah, run straight to the locker room. Just keep going. By the time halftime, your jersey needs to be your locker needs to be cleaned.
So you going to the Bears?
Green Bay.
Oh,
I'm gonna go Green Bay just for the fact of how bad they lost and they're playing their first home game. I think they can. I don't think. Yeah, I'm gonna go Green Bay.
What was it that that Roger said? I own your asses. That's what he said. I own y'all asses.
Yeah.
all right. 0-1 Tennessee Titans at the 1-0 Buffalo Bills. Buffalo -10. Gotta go. I'm going to Bills.
Yeah, Buffalo. Josh Allen, Stephon Diggs
In Buffalo.
in Buffalo. Yeah. Y'all might as well.
Why are you
not
making
show.
that face?
Because I'm gonna regret. I'm gonna regret this.
You're
But I'm
going
going
Tennessee?
Bills. No, I'm going Bills.
Oh.
But
What's
Tennessee,
there to regret?
huh?
What's there to regret? That's a solid pick.
It is. It's a solid pick, but just the way that styles make fights, and this is one of those. You got two totally different type of styles. Tennessee's a running, ground and pound type team, whereas the Bills lately have kind of been aired out a little bit, airing it out. So if Tennessee can slow the tempo, just like we talked about, if they can slow the tempo and control it. And that's kind of what I'm thinking. You already know Derrick Henry's a problem. You not going to just. I'm gonna go with Bills, but I wouldn't be surprised if Tennessee wins.
All right. So last one.
Philadelphia Eagles.
Minnesota 1-0 against Philly, or in Philly, who's also 1-0. Philly -2.
Is Russell out there?
Yeah, we talked about it earlier.
Go get Russell, please.
Russell.
I don't think he's out there. I don't see him.
Russell, who is a Minnesota Vikings fan.
Right. We said Russell, not Frausto, but thank you for showing up. Hey, who's your NFL team? Why you over here?
Dallas.
Come on in here real quick. All right, I'm gonna pass my mic over real quick to Staff Sergeant. How do you say your last name again? Frausto. He is. You gotta get closer. He is a Dallas Cowboy fan. So we just talked about your team. So tell us your thoughts
on this year. We're going on. We're winning it. Number one.
With Cooper Rush.
We're winning it all. That's all I gotta say. I'm calling it.
Ask him who his quarterback is, please.
Oh yeah, I know. They just sat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I know who's currently the QB right now.
All right, so who would you pick to
to
replace Prescott? Would you pick Kaepernick or Cam?
Who would
Cam
I pick?
Newton.
I'll probably go Cam Newton.
Okay.
If I had to.
That's who I'll go. Out of those two.
Yeah, that's what I'll probably pick.
But yeah, that was tough.
And I just want to say Micah Parsons is also my early pick for Defensive Player of the Year.
Okay.
they said that Micah Parsons is a Lamborghini parked in a trailer park.
I can see that.
They called the Cowboys a trailer park. That's all. What I appreciate you. I just want to get your thoughts. We're going to do this every week. So every week we're going to talk about this. Because Dak, they said he might actually come back quicker than 6 weeks, right?
Said 4 weeks.
Yeah, I mean, they say 8 weeks. You come back in 4.
And you should.
Oh wow, look how good he's doing. Oh, he's coming. Oh yeah, he's coming back strong.
After interception. Because what's his face? Actually, last night, Herbert got injured.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, old buddy, rocked him. Herbert got injured last night, so I'm eager to see how that's going to go. Speaking of which, shout out to Tyrod Taylor.
Tyrod.
If you actually listen to him say it, he broke it down in the interview. It's actually Tyrod, but he said everybody says it wrong, so he just lets it go.
Mm-hmm.
That's how my name is.
Yeah, he said his mother named him Tyrod, but everybody says it wrong, so they just kind of go with it.
What do you mean? That's how yours is?
People mess my name up all the time. They be like Odie and Adi.
They call you instead of
This
Kelvin,
dude
they call you dumbass.
definitely yesterday said, "Thank you for your service, Odie." Thank you for your service, Odie. And I was like, I don't even. Yeah, we didn't even talk about last night's game because again, somebody doesn't do what they said they were going to do.
That don't have anything to do with that, though.
Yes, it does because we're talking about football. We're talking about the games, the picks.
I know. So that means we would have to do the pod on Wednesdays.
No, I'm just saying we're talking about you printing out the pick'em paper.
Well, I mean, yeah, that too, but yeah.
All right, so what else is going on? We've covered a lot of football.
We have. What else do we want to talk about? We're still in sports. Let's talk about the Phoenix Suns. Their owner, I believe it was fined $10 million.
I don't know anything about
and
it.
suspended for a year. Basically, kind of racist, sexist undertone. There was a investigation. Like I said, he was found guilty, but the way that Adam Silver broke it down was like,
The Phoenix Suns owner?
yes. Either like he was the owner, GM. No, he was the owner, something like that. Owner, governor, somebody like that. But he was of the Phoenix Suns, and yeah, he was a real. They've been talking about for years like how toxic it was over there. So I guess they finally did an investigation. He got found guilty, but the only reason they didn't make him like sell the team like they did to do for the LA Clippers, because Adam Silver said like his racism wasn't directed like. It wasn't like directed towards anybody, which doesn't make which doesn't make sense to me at all. But because like the old owner for the Clippers, he was directly talking about people, talking about like whatever. So basically, they're saying like he hated everybody, like instead of just whatever. Which that doesn't make sense to me because again, like you are in a predominantly African American dominated sport, and you're saying things that are directly negating and disrespectful and racist to African Americans, like A, they don't want to play for you, but there's only so much they can do because they're in a contract, and B, like the people don't want to work for you to the point that like it got to this point. And I mean, $10 million for somebody of that stature, it's crazy to say this out loud, but that's not a lot of money. You know what I mean? Like I just think about things like that. Like we're getting to a point where people with money and in ownership positions, which I think I know they've talked about changing the term of owner to something else. But people, a lot of them are older white men who grew up in the era where African Americans and females and stuff like that were looked down upon and treated a certain way. So it's just interesting. Like even when I think about just culture wise, like being in that culture and having to deal with that on a day to day and still having to be a professional, you know what I mean? Still having to come to work, do the things that you do. And granted, it probably doesn't get all the way down to like the lowest level but you had to, with everything that went on, you had to know there were some rumblings. People knew about it, so it's like, yo, I don't want to suit up for this dude. Like, if I know my owner, the person that like signs my checks, is like hella racist, like we gonna have a conversation of some sort. And I know at the end of it, he's probably gonna be like, you know, I own you, and you're gonna do what I say, and then he's gonna wake up because I'm putting him to sleep. I see you. You.
Well, I'm trying to read what's going on, and like, yeah, it says like in a professional setting, like doesn't matter who he said it to, is, you know, he used the N-word. It says at least 5 times, and it's from like witnesses who were in whatever meeting he was in that were talking to a reporter, and he was talking down on females who were pregnant, you know, in the organization. I don't like. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Stupid.
But I will say this though. This is how I feel, and this is just me personally. I'm not speaking for anybody else for this pod because you all are grown and you have your own thoughts. I even go all the way back to the old owner of the Clippers. I don't understand how he was allowed to sell the organization and make money, because he sold the organization for billions of dollars. So his penalty was, I made money. You get what I'm saying? Like, even this guy, like, he's suspended for a year. He's fined $10 million. He gets to come back to his job in a year. Basically, he's taking almost like an unpaid vacation. But depending on his job title and where he's at, like, I think if he is the owner, he's still going to make money, revenue, jerseys, all that kind of stuff. So it's like, what is he really learning other than, you know, I'm taking a year off and somebody else is going to take over my stuff and I'm good to come back in a year.
True.
Like, that's the part that doesn't make sense to me. I feel like there needs to be some sort of something that's like, okay.
Was this guy an owner or a CEO?
That's what I said. That's what I said.
If he was a CEO, it was different, because they're asking for his, like, I don't know when this report came out, but they're asking for his resignation. Now, if he's just giving his resignation, you know, that's different. Where, you know, the owner, like, can they ask him to sell the team if through all this, or what? Like, what are the,
even if, like, to me, even if he's a CEO, fire him. What do you mean? Ask for your resignation? You're fired.
Yeah.
Like, again, like, look at your roster. I think there's only like 3 white people on the Phoenix Suns roster.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that alone, you know, look at the females. Every organization now has females that work within the organization, even cheerleaders, everything. Like,
oh no, he does own them.
yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't make sense to me. And again, you're not really being punished. Yes, like I said, you're suspended for a year, and yes, you got fined $10 million, but you're a billionaire and you're probably making billions this season anyway. So I was like, I'll get it back.
Mm-hmm.
You're not learning your lesson. So and that's where it's like, again, there needs to be a hard stance, especially like you shouldn't be a racist, period. But if you're gonna be a racist, you can't be a racist in a different race dominated, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I can't walk into a Klan meeting and say something crazy and think I'm gonna be all right. Like, you know what I mean? It's not gonna happen. And that's essentially what he did. It's just, you know, like, and that's the horrible, that's where we're at with society, because it also, to me, it tells you, okay, you can do this and pretty much get away with it. Like, I don't know. Like I said, that's just me. I feel like, hey, this is what we're gonna do. What did you originally buy the team for? Okay, here's your money back. The team is going up for sale, or either the NBA, we're gonna, just like they did, what was it, the New Orleans Hornets or the New Orleans Pelicans, before the guy actually bought it. Remember when the NBA actually owned the New Orleans Pelicans for like a season or two?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that. I think it was like right after Katrina or something like that. But there was a season or two. I don't know what the situation was, but the NBA actually owned the New Orleans Pelicans, because remember, they vetoed the trade with like Kobe Bryant. It was a big trade between Kobe Bryant and some other people. Mm-hmm. Anyway, I feel like that's what they should do. Hey, we're a multi-billion-dollar corporation. Here's the money that you spent to buy for the team. We're taking this team over. We'll do a draft or however it is, like, you know, just like what Steve Ballmer. We'll do something. people who want to buy the Phoenix Suns, put your bid in, and we'll go that way. You are no longer affiliated in any way, shape, or form.
But he owns the team.
And
You're just gonna like somebody's like
you own a team in my organization, my black dominated organization.
it's his organization if it's his team.
No, but again, your team is within the NBA, the National Basketball Association.
And what?
So you own this team, but your team is in my league.
Mm-hmm.
So again, you have ran afoul and did something that racist, rude, whatever. So you're gone. Again, I could give you your money back.
But
I
he
can find
owns
somebody.
the team.
I know.
How are you gonna take a team from him?
Because it's within my organization. It's just like it's like for instance us. We're a station within a company.
Mm-hmm.
So there's somebody that runs us. So that's how I feel. It's a team, but your team is
But nobody owns this station.
the NBA though. The NBA is ran.
No, nobody owns this station.
Yes.
Somebody runs the station, but they don't own it.
Yes, the company runs it. The company owns it. Well, military wise, it's like
So you got the NBA and you got the Phoenix Suns.
yes, they're one of the 32 teams.
Who has an owner?
Yes,
How are
just thought
I
about
don't understand how
because we can
how-
get another owner. That's what
But
I'm
he
saying.
has to sell it.
No, that's what I'm saying. There should be some sort of clause or something. I'm sure there is, just like with anything else, but there should be some sort of clause. Any wrongdoing that you do can result in XYZ. That's how they forced old buddy to sell the Clippers.
I can see like if the players were like to revolt and be like, no, we're gonna stop playing. We're gonna just finish out our contract and we're demand trades and stop playing and all
But
that
they-
stuff.
but
and
they
like
can't.
totally tank. Why?
Because that's what essentially.
Why can't they stop playing? But yet,
Because again, it doesn't affect him. It affects them. They're not playing. They won't get paid. Again, the NBA would have to. That's what I'm saying. The NBA would have had to get involved.
But the team is not going to get paid. People are going to lose interest in the team.
Yeah.
It's going to kill themselves.
Yeah. So then again, the NBA would be like, you have to sell this team. Because think about it. He's probably made money hand over fist from whenever he actually bought the team. So he's probably we'll just assume he's made billions of dollars off the team as it is. Just kind of like think about what is it, Steinbrenner for the Yankees.
I mean, some of these billionaires they buy teams like they buy cars.
I know. And that's
like,
what
they're real business. They're making all the money from. They're just doing this for to do something at night.
And I mean, just think about it. Even like the New York Knicks, everybody hates the owner, James Dolan or whatever.
Okay.
He's never going to sell the team though, because they always getting money. They're always selling out Madison Square Garden. So he's never. Yeah, he's never going to sell the team. So again, this guy, unless he's forced to, he's never going to sell the team. And so that's what I'm saying. They did it with Steve. They did it with the old owner of the Clippers. They forced him to sell the team because again, you're messing up in our organization. You have to sell your team.
So how did they force him? I don't know nothing about basketball.
I don't know. I mean,
teams
I got to dig back.
Has that ever happened before where the commissioner or
with the Clippers? That's what I'm saying. With the Clippers, the old owner was forced to sell the team because the young lady that he was his like side chick or whatever put out all these recordings where he was calling the players the M word. He hates Magic Johnson. Like and that's what happened. There was a whole investigation, and you got to sell your team. That's what I'm saying. But again, he made money, but they made him sell the team to the new owner now.
So what happens if an owner refuses to sell the team?
So and again, that's kind of where, hey, either you sell the team or we'll just remove your team. We're gonna take them off the.
Because I feel like,
and financially, it's on you to give back all the tickets. You still gotta honor all the contracts. You know what I mean? Because again, like that's like you said, force him. Oh, I'm not dealing with this. I'm gonna start losing money. Yeah, we're just gonna shut you out.
Is there a cap on how much he has to sell the team for?
No, that's why I was saying to me what I would do if I was the NBA. Okay, you originally bought this team for whatever. Here is that money back. So I'm giving you that back. You've already made money, so you can't say, I'm doing you dirty. I'm going to give you back every cent that you gave me. You no longer own this team. What the NBA will do then is, again, we'll go ahead and do like we did with y'all put y'all bid in for the team like you would normally do. It goes through the vote and all that kind of stuff. We're just going to manage everything until that's done. And of course, they'll probably put a little emphasis on it because, the NBA don't want to give up their money. But it's at least it's showing, hey, we care enough about our players and know what's going on. Because like you said, there's probably people right now, hey, dog, yeah, I don't want to go play for them because, he'll be back in a year. So, yeah, I don't want to go. And it could miss opportunities for them to build their team. But that's it. But it goes back to what you said, though, Gus.
Like with the Clippers, like it sounds like, besides the racist shit that was going on, and he had a side piece, it sounds like he probably had some marital issues if he was married, right?
Yeah.
So, if he's going through a divorce and he needs, like, the court tells him, okay, you need to split this with your wife. Yeah, he was in a situation where he would have to sell the team. Where in this situation, I don't see how, just because he said some racial stuff, like how that forces him to sell. They would force him to sell the team
under their code of conduct or whatever. That's what I'm saying. Like we'd have to deep dive and look into it. But just like anything else, conduct detrimental to the team or whatever the case.
Because it's like you go home. You probably say whatever you want in your house. Is there a code of conduct? Do you hold yourself to a code of conduct in your house?
Not
you
really.
You own the house, right?
Yeah. But again, it's also, that's the thing.
Now, his leadership is shit. But, it's his organization.
It's his team. That's it. And that's what I'm saying. You can either do this by choice or by force. Again, either way, you're coming out with money. I'm going to give you this money because if we do it this way, we can do it the legal way. Just like anything else, we can do it the legal way, and it could be drawn out. You're going to have to pay legal fees, this, that, and the third. And 9 times out of 10, you're still going to lose.
Yeah.
So why not go ahead and I'm going to give you the money back that you gave me. Just call it fair and square. And this will be the cleanest way to do this. Because if we do this, it's going to be ugly because we had enough information that we can suspend you and find you.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure if we sit down and deep dive a little bit more, we can find more. We're just trying to be nice about it.
Yeah.
But that's, like I said, where the players and people like that have to come out and just be like, no, I'm done. I'm over it. And that's what you were saying. Hey, the players just, I don't want to play for this guy. And I think that's kind of what started happening anyway. That's probably why it got to the level that it did. Like, hey, dog, yeah, we're tired of dealing with this.
If you said it in one meeting, it's probably not the first time.
Right. And if you felt confident enough to say it, that's the main thing. Like, we say all the time when we see white people and stuff like that, hey, I know when you listen to the rap songs and you don't always omit the N-word. But if you're confident enough to come out here and say it to somebody, say it like that lets me know you've done it before. Sorry, I know we left on that, but it irks my nerves. You know what I mean? How people are always seem.
This is definitely something that probably won't go away for a while.
No. Shout out to Serena Williams. Shout out to Roger Federer. Happy retirement to both of you. Because we're still in sports.
I feel like the 90% of the pod was sports.
I mean,
that's just.
This is kind of how it is right now. You know what I mean? Do you want to talk about something different?
Yeah, what do you got, Ote?
I'm just going to take one moment. So, for those of you who do not know, today is September 16th, 2022. It is National POW MIA Recognition Day. So for those of you who do not know, POW stands for Prisoner of War, and MIW stands for Missing in Action.
Which is Ote most of the days in the gym.
Let's take a moment for our fallen soldier.
Are we taking a moment?
We were talking about you, but
So yeah. I just want to throw that out there.
I did not know that.
I know a lot of people don't. It's not really. I'm not gonna say it's not a big holiday. It's not recognized, or the majority of people don't recognize it. But it is to observe and remember those who have gone forward and given the alternate sacrifice of, not coming home. So, I just thought I'd throw that out there.
Yeah, most people try to encompass it all in Memorial Day, but
yeah, that's true.
That's not a thing.
Yeah.
So,
And on top of that, it is also National Guacamole Day.
Did not know that. And
I did not know that.
And I
that
ate
made me hungry a
guacamole
little bit.
earlier.
There's a bunch of stuff going on today. National Working Parents Day, so we can all celebrate that. National Tradesman Day. I don't want to know what that is. National Play-Doh Day.
Wow.
National Step Family Day. National Cinnamon Raisin Bread Day. And Mayflower Day. So, shout out to all those days today. Play-Doh Day.
I didn't know that.
That's a lot.
Step Family Day. I
Maybe
don't know.
that might be something that we add to the pod. Like what day is today?
Friday.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
National Chinese Air Force Day. Fly Day.
Fly Day. I like that. Friday, Fly Day. I had something else. What else? I said I had. Oh, you know what? We're really gonna switch it. We're gonna go left.
Okay.
I gave you both a topic ahead of time to think about.
I already forgot. What was it?
Greatest song in a movie soundtrack. Remember?
We talked about this.
Yeah, greatest song for a movie soundtrack.
And we discussed Lose Yourself in 8 Mile.
Mm-hmm. I said Hit 'em High, Hit 'em Low from Space Jam.
I've always loved the introduction to Scarface and The Godfather.
I don't have any.
We just
not-
listened to a whole song in the car.
He's not a movie guy, though.
Who's not a movie guy?
Ote.
Shoot.
Shoot what?
Ote be watching movies?
He watches the same movie over and over again.
Because it's good movies. I watch good movies.
Good movies.
Speaking of good movies, supposedly Good Burger 2 is coming out sometime. I can't wait.
Oh,
I
no.
couldn't stand that growing up. Are you using the bathroom?
Did you say you couldn't stand Keenan and Kel growing up?
Yes.
You look like Keenan.
No, I don't.
You did. You look like you were a husky kid until you grew up.
No, I actually wasn't.
I know. I saw pictures. I just want to say that.
You going to the bathroom?
Yep. We all are going to the bathroom.
All right.